Hello, it's Diane Roberts here, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I want to show you a little Christmas card that I've put together. This is made with the framelits from the Wonderful Wreath, as well as the stamp set, Wonderful Wreath stamp set, and the DSP is called, All is Calm. I don't have a lot of light on right now because what I want you to be able to see is I have a tea light. I don't know if you can tell, it's actually lit. It's a battery operated tea light that's flickering, and I'm sticking it here in the card. Here's the card. It says Happy Wonderful Christmas. I'm on low light right now, and it's an easel card because that little edge is holding this piece up. And I want to show you that I've used the wreath as well as, here it is flat. I've done some embossing. I have hung, oops, it's going the wrong way. I have hung the snowflake from the Embellishments All Is Calm snowflake in the holiday catalog. And when your recipient receives the card, you just stand it up like that and give them instruction to stick their lit candle in. And there you have a little easel card that lights up. Okay, I'm going to tell you how I made it. I'm going to turn some light on so that you'll be able to see a little better. I just wanted you to be able to get the effect of the flickering tea light. Okay, so this is All Is Calm, and I think I used Pool Party. I also used this this particular design, the Stampin' Up! I don't remember the name of that one. The name of that one is, I'll look it up. It'll be in my it'll be in the description of all the darn, I don't know what I did with the folder. Okay, so let me explain to you how to make the card real quick here. And the cool thing about this is you don't have to make them all the same, because as you know, when you get a set of Designer Series paper, you get 6 different, you get 12 sheets, two-sided, so you get 2 of each. So you can make a number of these, Lost Lagoon, I think is one of the colors. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know if I think I might have used Soft Sky, not Pool Party. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is Soft Sky, which is what coordinates. I'm so sorry. I made this a while ago. This was going to be my swap for the World Card Making Day get together in Atlanta, but I've had some difficulty at work, which doesn't allow me to take my planned vacation. Unfortunate, but you have to roll with it, right? I was going to go by train, and I was going to make these on the train, so that's why they're not done. But I have a lot of pieces cut out, and I want to show you just how to put this together. I know I'm off on a tangent again. Because you have all different colors in the DSP pack, you can make a number of different cards, but using the same pattern. Because here's one using the white and the silver from the All Is Calm, which will match very, very nicely with the silver and snowflake. So it's very simple to make this card. You cut a piece of cardstock in half at 4 1/4. I have this upside down. 4 1/4 inches. By 11, and you're going to score it at 5 1/2 like you would a top fold card. That's how it's just normally done. Some blue stars here from another project. Okay, so then what you do is you score again at 2 3/4 the top piece, so that when you put your card together, this is going to be the easel section. Okay, so now for this bottom piece, you just cut a normal size of cardstock, 4 by 5 1/4 as you would, and that's your bottom piece. And then within that bottom piece, you're going to stamp the saying from this card set. You can tell I have all my stamps out because I plan to go into production here. At least I did plan to. This was supposed to be my card making time for my trip. But I'm not going to keep talking about that. Get a roll with it, right? Happy Wonderful Christmas right here. So I've stamped that in cherry cobbler here and put it on the magnetic platform, and I'm going to cut out this sentiment because that is what, when popped up on dimensionals, will be holding up the easel portion of my card. So let me just put that through the big shot, and then we'll get the big shot out of the picture. So I'm going to get that out of the way. And here it is. This little design is from Apothecary Accents. And it fits the Happy Wonderful Christmas very nicely. Okay, so what we'll do is we're going to just pop that up with dimensionals over here so that it will hold up the easel card. So let me just put a few dimensionals on the back of this. Give you an idea of how I put this together. La-di-da, la-di-da. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. We want it to be good. If you have some difficulty with your cardstock flopping, you could put double. You could put one, stack them, 2 deep. But this cardstock, it's whisper white, and it works pretty well. Okay, so I'm going to put this right about here, right in the middle. Here we go. So there's that. Now if you'll notice, this isn't DSP, but on my original card I had used the Soft Sky. I put one through the embossing folder and put the other one here. But in this case, I just used more of the same DSP. Those pieces of DSP measure 4 inches by 2.5 inches. Okay, so what I did was I took the 1 3/4 inch punch and I put it in, centered it, and I punched this. Actually, what I did do, and I'm going to do it on my sample, is what I did do was take this. I took the cardstock piece and I centered this to where I wanted it. You can see this, and I punched this. Then you have a pattern for where to place either your DSP or actually you could even glue it then if you wanted to, but you don't want to because you want to just punch the hole, because you're going to put a piece of vellum in there, because that makes the flickering of the candle look pretty cool. So then I turn it over, and now I only want to cut one layer of cardstock at a time. I'm not really good at punching. There we go. Okay, so now we have, in this case it was DSP, of course. This time it's going to be the soft, the Blue Sky, because I'm going to use this on another piece of Blue Sky with that other see, I've put this one together. This is what I'm trying to say. What you're going to do now is take a little piece of vellum, just a little square piece of vellum. It's called Vellum Cardstock from Stampin' Up. Cut a little piece, tape it to the back as I did here. You can't see it, but it's in there. Tape it to the back, and then stick this onto the front. And the card's almost made. Next thing to do, and this is a little bit of contraband I'm using here for the rest of this card, I'm taking a piece of dental floss because I tried the baker's twine, but to get baker's twine through this was going to take me forever, and dental floss, wax dental floss especially, goes through extremely easily. So what we're going to do is just put the dental floss through one of these snowflakes, tie it off. You can play around with the length once you starting to put it together, because what you're going to do is you're going to hang the snowflake from the wreath, as we have here. Let me put this flat so you can see it. Put this on the side. I want to be able to hang the snowflake there. So I have already stamped, and I'm sure you've seen many videos on how to stamp the Wondrous Wreath. So I've done this one in Old Olive and Pear Pizzazz, I think, because I thought with that and then using the Stampin' Up! Dazzling Details Cherry Cobbler. I just kind of, after I stamped the little red berries on, I actually put a little glitter, a little bit of dazzle, a little bit of bling, okay, on this. So what we're going to do is just, I think we'll take a piece, you can do whatever, I put this one down flat so it would mail more easily, but you could put Stampin' Dimensionals to make this pop off your card. It's up to you. I'm going to just I'm placing my snowflake in the middle, and you can use a piece of washi tape. I'm going to use a piece of Scotch tape. A piece of Scotch tape right here, off on the side. So I'll put a piece of Scotch tape to hold the Contraband Dental Floss onto a Wondrous Wreath image that has already been cut out with the framelits, stamped and then cut out. Get it centered, and then you're just going to place this on your card. Whether or not you want to use dimensionals, bring it up. Now see, I did this one flat, thinking that I was going to be mailing them or putting them all together to go to Atlanta. Okay, so we're going to put this here, and then to finish it off, because this one, I'm going to just stick this little red bow here in the corner, and there you have it. I'm not going to take the time to glue it together. I think you get the idea of how to create this wonderful little Christmas card, and the light is so cool behind here. Oh, and let me tell you about, if you go to Target or order online, I'll have you know that you can buy, I mean, if you want these to be your Christmas cards, you can buy 24 tea lights at a super discount right now. As I said, I was going to make a bunch of these. I don't know how many I'm going to make now, but this is what you need. You just go to Room Essentials. You can get them online, or if you print out the ad, I think they're like 12 bucks for 24. Pretty cheap, and the batteries are included in this set. If you have a store and they have them in stock, if you print out the ad from the internet, they're on clearance on the internet for $12.98, I think, for this many. Otherwise, they're about $15.98 maybe a pack, which is still a good bargain for 24 pack for 15 bucks to make such a cool card. So there it is. Merry Christmas. Happy, wonderful Christmas. I hope you give this a shot because I think they're pretty neat. I had a wonderful time making them. And like I said, the dental floss is perfect to hold these up. Well, thanks for joining me. And if you have any questions, just give me an email. Thanks. Bye now.